Yes, please start now.
Okay. There was a succession of feelings. First, I was surprised, then amazed and happy. I ran to let my wife know to share the joy. And then I felt a little sad because I knew that there was not going to be a live ceremony, nor I could celebrate with friends and colleagues because of the pandemics. Without any doubt, this is the most important prize that any hydrogeologist can aspire. I know well the previous recipients, most of with whom I have collaborated in the past. And I am so happy of becoming part of the PSIPW alumni. To tell you the truth, I have not thought about it yet. If I focus on the Groundwater Prize, I can see that all the winners, past winners, have proposed innovative tools to better understand how groundwater behaves underground. A couple of the past winners have developed ways to incorporate GIS in better groundwater modeling. Others have developed ways to understand and cope with groundwater contamination. And another group of winners, myself included, have worked in the development of numerical models that will serve to see the invisible underground, or at least to have a better understanding of what this invisible underground look like. I have focused my research in trying to characterize the subsurface with whatever information we can gather from the surface. Sometimes we can drill wells that give us direct information about the composition of the aquifer. Sometimes we can use non-invasive techniques, such as geophysics, that give us indirect information. But the structure of the subsurface is quite intricate, as can be observed on any outcrop. And predictions of our models are going to depend very much on the proper capturing of that structure. The kind of inverse modeling I have focused on attempts to delineate this structure from the analysis of the data we can gather from the aquifer's behavior. I must say that when we started, we postulated some paradigms that were against the status quo, which were received with skepticism, even rejected by some of the authorities at the time, but which later proved to be true and that are common practice today. Allow me to focus on groundwater research. Groundwater is going to be one of the key players in the fight against climate change. And for these reasons, we hydrogeologists are constantly innovating in the use, management, and protection of the resource. Innovation is needed to protect aquifers from pollution, both point and diffuse pollution, and to identify the polluters once the contamination is in the aquifer. Innovation is needed in the conjunctive use of surface and subsurface water. They belong to the same hydrologic cycle, but the timings are quite different. Innovation is needed in the management of aquifers and especially of transboundary aquifers. The Prince Sultan bin Abdulaziz Prize of Water has become the Nobel Prize of Water. I have received congratulations from all over the world as soon as the news went out. In particular for groundwater, it is the opportunity to put the limelight on this many times forgotten resource.
All right, I think we are done with the questions.
One more question.
Oh, okay.
The world, I'm sorry, I'll answer the last question, okay? The World Water Day of 2022 will have as motto, making visible the invisible, in reference to groundwater. The PSI-PWC helps breaking this invisibility by drawing the attention not only of scientists, but of the public in general onto groundwater, the aquifers, the invisible resource underneath our feet that provides drinking water to half the world population.